Yo, this is Dash.
Yeah.
Today, I'm using a pizza stone. Hey, yo, this is Dash, and today, like I said, I'm using a pizza stone. So I caved, and I bought myself a pizza stone. Now, from what I understand, you kind of can use a diverter plate, but I don't really want to do that. But I bought myself a pizza stone, and I'm getting ready to open it up. I just got it off of Amazon. I looked for one of the biggest ones I had because of the fact that the big green egg extra large Sammy over there is, she's a little bit of a big girl. That's okay though. But I'm gonna open this up and get it onto the into the grill and let it heat up and warm up with the diverter plate there, the plate setter. And I'm gonna go get my pizza. Now, I know. I probably should have, or at some point, I probably will learn how to trying to open this and talk to you guys. All right. I don't even think there's any directions in here. Alright. Pizza stone. So how about there's no instructions in this box? There was nothing. It says simply, made of the same material used to line traditional brick ovens, porous to absorb moisture from crust while baking, resulting in crust normally achieved by baking inside a brick oven. Stone seasons itself over time, becoming non-stick and adding flavor to each baked item. That's it. All right. I started saying this a second ago. I probably will at some point learn how to make pizza dough and do that. But I found some frozen pizzas in the oven, or excuse me, in the freezer, and I'm gonna cook those tonight. So you guys get to experience this with me. Hopefully I don't mess it up, and hopefully our pizzas turn out okay. All right, so today I have some Red Baron singles, some single pizzas here, and this one is pepperoni, this one is cheese. I'm gonna throw these onto the pizza plate here. And we're gonna see what it does. Ooh. You guys can see that. Oh. Someone told me I should close off the bottom whenever I go in there, but of course I forgot. But nonetheless, here goes nothing. So hopefully this works. I've only put one pepperoni and one cheese pizza in there, so hopefully it does in fact work out. If it doesn't work out, I still have time for a plan B, which might be some chicken. Sorry, I had the wrappers in my hand. Hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, I will have some time to still possibly cook some chicken before it gets too late. All right, so what I've been doing is I've actually been checking on this probably every 30 seconds to a minute, or every minute to a minute and a half, and I've just kind of been rotating them around. It seems like the heat is coming up and around and focusing down more in towards the center. So I think these are about done, at least I hope. Hopefully they're not burnt up. I'm gonna take them out of here, and we'll see what they're like. All right, so let me get a little closer here. So the first batch of pizzas, it was just those two. The pizza was okay. The crust was a little burnt, or a little more burnt than I would have liked it to been. So what I'm gonna do is try to get the temperature down in the grill, and hopefully I'll be able to actually, because the pizza is frozen. Now this is part of the problem too. Because of the fact that it's frozen, it was good as far as the crust was nice and crispy, and adjust myself here. All right, the crust was nice and crispy, but the bottom of the crust was slightly burnt. The top edges were crispy as well, and the inside, the middle of the pizza was fine. I just would like to try and even it out a little bit more, so I'm going to try again. I am going to reduce the heat, or start choking off the grill, so I can get the heat between maybe 350 and 400 degrees, as opposed to between 400 and 500 degrees where I cook these pizzas. So scene 1, take 2. All right, trying to let this car go by. All right, so one of the things that I did do was I actually closed the vents off in the grill. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Closed the vents off in the grill, and I have just a teeny little bit of air getting in from the top, because by the time I tried to close everything off, and one of the, not problems, but you guys who own these ceramic grills know, once they get up to temperature, there is no drop in that temperature. And I can't open it up to let some of the heat out, because then that's gonna allow a lot of air in, and letting a lot of air in is just gonna bring the temperature back up. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and closed off the bottom vent, and I've choked off the top vent to pretty much almost non-existent as well. So at this point, we have just the residual heat inside of the grill, which is actually doing this thing. And it's still sitting at right about 500 degrees, so we'll see what happens. So far, they're not looking too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and get this closed back off and let these cook. All right, so my temperature is not coming down nearly as fast as I would like it to. And the bottom, hopefully you can see that there, still seems to be a little bit singed and burnt. So I'm gonna get these in the house, and we'll try again. Alright, so at this point I have my last 2 cheese pizzas out here and have the residual heat that's in the grill cooking these guys. So I'm trying not to keep the grill open, but temperature is right down at about 400 degrees finally. Hopefully, with these 2 last pizzas I have, I'll be able to actually cook the pizzas and not burn them. We'll see. Alright, so check this out. It only took me to like pizza, I think this is pizza 6 and 7. No, 5 and 6. To kind of get it right. So when I turned the temperature down, when I turned it off basically, because the grill is just barely getting air when I open it up. But these things are not burnt on the bottom, and they're done. Check that out. I'm gonna take these in the house, and I got 2 last pepperoni pizzas I'm gonna do for my son. Wish me luck. Alright, so I'm out of the grill, and I mean, but I'm out of Sammy, and what I figured out is it seems like 400 degrees is where I need to keep this thing with the pizza stone, and the pizzas are not burning, even while they're frozen. So I'm gonna check on, this is my youngest son's pizza, and I'm monitoring the bottoms here, making sure they're not getting too done, as well as I'm trying to make sure that the top actually cooks as well. And we're doing fine here. So I'm gonna let this hang out for just a little while longer, and I'll be back. All right. So I kind of just kept guessing and checking. And I don't have my light out here, I do apologize. But pizza is pretty much perfect. It's not burnt on the underside, and the cheese is nice and melty, as well as the pepperonis are all nice and crisp. So it only took me 10 pizzas to get the hang of it. But at least now that I know. So it only took me 10 pizzas to get it right. And here again, hopefully you guys can see a better. All right, anyway, it only took me 10 pieces. There we go. All right, cheese looks nice and good. So this was an experience. What I learned so far is that the temperature should not get any higher than 450 degrees, or you're going to have to wait, just like I did. You guys see it was nice and bright when I started these videos earlier. It is now pretty much twilight. But nonetheless, if you like what you saw, if you learned something, do me a solid, leave me a thumbs up down below. If you have experience making pizzas or doing pizzas on a Big Green Egg, please leave me some comments with some feedback, with some direction, with some instructions, so I can hopefully get better at it. I would love to incorporate making pizzas as one of the things I can do on the Big Green Egg. Thanks again as always for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.